Terrance Gangsta Williams, aka OG Giggity. When I first met Big Meech, it was in 2010 or 2011. I want to say 2010. I was walking up the compound because they called a 10-minute move. And in prison, 10-minute move mean you gotta get where you gotta get within 10 minutes. They're gonna shut the compound down for an hour. So as I'm walking fast to get to my unit because I want to make it back to the law library, it's this big guy with some dreads and some diamonds in his mouth. He's like, "You're a gangster." But I was like, walking fast and I looked back, "Who you?" "Oh, I'm such-such, we was in such-such prison." I was like, "Oh, I don't remember you." I kept going. He was standing next to a light-skinned guy with braids in his head. So I go in my unit, do what I do. Later on that day, I heard Big Meech was on the compound. So from there, I was like, Big Meech, I was like, "Yo, how you look?" And he was like, "You're a light-skinned guy with braids in his head." So I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Man, I might have made that dude look bad because it was a guy that yelled my name and Big Meech was standing next to him." Later on that night for dinner time, they used to leave the compound open, so and we were standing like in front of the chapel, chapel. And Big Meech and I kept making eye contact, but before he could make it over, before we could make it to one another, someone would stop him. Each time he would try to make it with me, someone would stop him. Someone would stop him. So he finally made it to me. He was like, "Yo, man," the dude's like, "Oh, I know. I seen a guy first." I was like, "What's up, man? You all right?" Because I tried to clean it up so he wouldn't look bad in front of Big Meech. So Big Meech see him and I talking. Now when Big Meech make his way over, the guy like, "Yo, this gangster's Big Meech." We dab, the little pop. And Big Meech's exact words were, "Man, my heart go out to you. Because I read the Ozone magazine, man. I see how much time you have." So I was like, because I usually go in, I was like, "Well, I'm going to come out to the rec yard and, chop it up with you, talk to him." So we go out to the rec yard. He was like, "Yeah, man, I was a billionaire on the street. I had this, and this." And I was like, "Yeah, man, well, at this time, I was into my phase of changing my, my life for the better for us on some positive stuff." So I had told him, I was like, "Well, man, you a legend, your name ringing out there, and they're going to be looking for you to do interviews, so you got to start speaking positive." And his exact words were, "Man, listen, when I do an interview, I'm going to tell them how to sell drugs and not get caught." This, I was like, "Look, man, right now you just bitter because they just caught, because you just got locked up. You have a change of heart, sooner or later." And we just talking. He was just telling me how one time he had to fly Suge Knight back home so he wouldn't get violated on his probation. But as far as a fight, me and Big Meech never had a fight. We always got along. He's a very cool guy, respectful. Big Meech came to the compound, started working out. Man, the man started from 2 guys, 1 guy I seen, to 2 to 3 to 25 guys hanging out with him every day. They go eat, go to the rec yard, lift the weights and work out. And the fight that Big Meech did have, which didn't have nothing to do with me, it was a guy named Ro from Brooklyn. He was on the outside in the rec yard, because we got an indoors gym and we got an outside, a blacktop where they shoot basketball. And this guy named Dirt from DC was like, "Look, I got next on the court." The guy from Brooklyn was like, "No, I got next." So they went arguing back and forth. So they was like, "Well, take it to the gym." They go in the gym. There's 5 of them from DC. And they get the record in there, get the fight. Big Meech got like 25 guys in the gym. So they get the fight in the gym. They stop so the police didn't catch him. They called a move, shot back to the unit. So now I'm looking like, man, it's about to go down. Because DC got a bunch of old heads coming from that penitentiary on just a compound. Big Meech got a big crew, but they're young. They want a gang fight. So, y'all hear them bird call, yeah, "Oh!" I hear y'all. But like I was saying, they interrupt me. Like I was saying, so they go back to the unit. We slept in D unit. Big Meech slept on B side, I slept on the A side. While we in the unit, one of my Muslim brothers from Philly grabbed a mattress, he dig it in the mattress. I said, "What you doing?" He said, "Man, Dirt started this, so he got to finish it." So he got a knife about this long, and he want Dirt to go and stab the guy he had to fight with from BMF. So I'm like, man, I'm tripping. So when they called the move again, I come out, I had my 2 guys on me, we go out. So they all go to the rec yard. It's about 20 of them from DC, and it's like about, man, a good 40 to 50 dudes from Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, all over the South. came together to ride with Big Meech. So as we walking up the walk, it's Big Meech, myself, and the guy I rode that started it. We just us three left on the compound heading towards the wreck-yard. I said, yo, Meech. I said, man, you know it's not gonna be a gang fight when we get out there. He said, yeah, I know I gotta go though. So the dude rolled like, nah, man, I started, I'm gonna go. Meech like, nah, I gotta go out here. So as we on our way out, the lieutenant stopped us. The lieutenant stopped me, he said, what's your name? I said, Williams. He said, what's your name? He said, Flannery. Big Meech called his last name. He said, let me see ID. He said, well, you go back. So we can go back to the unit, which I was happy because I had the knives on me. So he pat me down, so put his hand behind his back, handcuffed him, put him in the chute. They had sent word for 2 people from BMF, 2 people from DC to come to the chute, and they were gonna let Big Meech out. While he was waiting to get out the chute, and another unit next to me, E unit, a fight broke out over there. 2 guys from BMF, 2 guys from Florida. Drinking, a few guys from Florida kind of mad because some of the guys from Florida put that BMF on the left side of the neck, BMF Entertainment on the left side of the neck. It just met Big Meech. So a lot of guys were like, man, y'all just meeting this, man. How y'all gonna put this on into this? But he was a good dude, man, so people was rocking with him. So they were stabbing themselves. So they had a fight. And one of the guys from New York, which was a blood, he BMF, ride with them. And but it's 2 of them now because I don't want to get this mixed up. It's a little brown skin, it's a slim one. He ain't play no games. He used to go hard. He from New York, but it's the other one. He kind of brown, dark skin. They threw him off the second floor and they had to fight. And they locked those 4 up that night. So the next day, Big Meech second in command, Big Fry in the dome. They were like, yo, Big Fry, man, you from Miami, man, you really from Palm Beach. And you ride with the BMF stuff, man, you supposed to be with us, man. Man, everybody from BMF got to get off the compound. So Big Fry like, nah, dirty, they with me. So it's this big guy like 6'4" from Detroit. They're like, man, he got to go, man. So they got their little locks on the socks. They don't want to attack him because Big Fry, who Big Meech got second in command, is still on the compound running the BMF car at this time. So they're like, Fry, you from our way, man. You know you wrong, man. You supposed to let us handle that. So Fry like, all right, man, call me around the curve, like, cause they got like upstairs, they got like a little, like going around the curve, around a little corner part, where the shower, they had a counselor office back that way. So they called Fry back there, Fry go in the back. So they just jumped on the guy, hit him with the socks and lock in the sock, I mean, whatever that, how you put it, lock in the sock, yeah, and whooped him up, got him off the compound, they locked us down. And that was the last time I had seen Big Meech. But then one day I called home. One day I get an email, man, you all right? I'm like, yeah, what's going on? It was like, they said you and Big Meech got into a fight, he sent you to the hospital. I was like, word? So yeah, they got a picture with your face all bruised. I said, what? So, I really didn't pay too much attention to it, but I'm tripping off it. Then I get a few more texts. Then I get a text from Slim, from Cash Money. And Slim was like, what's up, little bro, you all right? I heard you got into a fight to go to the hospital. So I hurried up and called him. What's going on? He, telling me what he heard. I was like, nah, man, that's not true. Then my mother, you all right, baby? I was like, yeah. So that's when I realized that stuff was real big. I didn't know the magnitude of social media then. So I, nipped it in the bud. No, that wasn't true. Whoever this clown is, he just made up a story. Whatever the case may be, I found out the guy from Atlanta who did it. And now that I'm home, I see now what they do to clickbait. To get people to tune in, what have you. So that was a lie. Me and Big Meech never had an argument. We always just talk about the streets. Big Meech was the type of guy where if you made homemade wine, he gonna buy all the homemade wine. If you cook food in the unit, sold dinner plates or whatever, he gonna buy all the plates. He gonna go in his cell and he gonna just tell you how he was getting money and how he was in the club, making it rain and enjoying life. Man, good man, very good, humble dude. So, the guy just made up some bull crap, but now I'm here to defend it. I'm here to straighten it out. But I got a chance to meet Big Meech, man. And that was a pleasure. We took pictures together, so it was all good, man. I just glad when he get out, so he can get a chance to see all this new stuff out here, man. 'Cause this is beautiful out here. Y'all see what's behind me. I'm thinking about going to take me a dive. I don't know, but y'all stay tuned, man. We got some more coming, man. Much love. One. But you know what? I was gonna go, but now that I think about it, when Big Meech went to the shoot, because I wasn't going to talk about all this, there was another guy on the compound. He was trying to crank back up a BMF line and telling people Big Meech left him in charge. So he started going to a few guys, collecting books and stamps and telling guys, yo, Big Meech said get the money right, get this up, y'all send the money here, y'all do this, this, and this, and this. So I'm like, man, something ain't right. This don't seem, because Big Meech ain't that type of guy. Big Meech one of the ones, you know, he had money, because I remember when Young Jeezy came, seen him like 2 or 3 times to visit him, and I remember the lady put the book out on his life story, because we was on the compound together, and he was telling me, oh, the lady just came seeing me, and she said the book was coming out, because the lady had promised him, and I don't know if you kept your word, but the lady promised him that when the book did good, she was going to put Big Meech's son through college, because that was his request. So I don't know how that worked out, but I know the lady, she's deceased now, she was upset when the lady took the pictures from out her magazine and put in the book, the BMF book, and she was like, that lady didn't have the authorization to do that, so she was upset about that. But like I say, the lady who had the magazine, she's deceased now, so I don't know whatever happened with that situation. But it was a guy named Lloyd from New York. He started running with Big Meech. He was an older guy. He had been out a long time, so I had to tell him, listen, man, you know, you gotta do a blog for Big Meech. He was like, look, I said, yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. Start putting that together, because this guy, you know, he got a big name. People talking about BMF. BMF is gonna be a big story, so, you know, you gotta start reaching out to the at-risk youth, reaching out to him. And the guy was like, man, I'm on it, man. You right, I'm on it. So, you know, he started putting stuff together. I don't know whatever happened to that, because like I say, Big Meech and I had wound up separating. They had shipped him off to another prison.